If you're having a C-section, here are some things to prepare for. Hey, I'm Corinne Smart with Wannabe Mama, and I had a planned C-section and loved it, but I was caught off guard by some things because no one told me about them. In this video, I'll go over the things that I didn't expect to happen before, during, and after my C-section delivery. Hopefully, it will help you be better prepared and not surprised on the day of your C-section. And be sure to stick around to the end of this video for some advice on C-section recovery.
Hi, gorgeous!
Here's some unexpected things to plan for before your C-section. Your C-section will be scheduled days in advance, but you do have to call in the morning of your C-section. But don't be surprised if they change your delivery time. Ours was pushed back 2 hours. Also, you can't eat or drink anything for at least 8 hours before your C-section. And another thing that I did not expect is that if you have a planned C-section, you won't feel any contractions. I did not even know that it was possible to have a child without feeling a contraction. Okay, so moving on to the procedure. I did not expect that the spinal block would not hurt. I've seen my mom get an epidural and I've heard her crying, so I know that that's painful. So I was expecting the spinal block to hurt really bad, but it didn't. The uncomfortable part was the numbing shot they put in your back beforehand, but even then that wasn't painful. I did not expect that the numbing sensation would make your butt feel warm. After I got the spinal block, I told them, hey, my butt is starting to feel warm. So they had me lay on the table as fast as I could before I became completely numb. I didn't expect to become nauseous, which is a common occurrence to the anesthesia. So if you do feel nauseous, they'll give you some medicine to help it go away. Before the C-section, they will test to make sure that you're numb. So they did the test on me and I didn't feel anything, but they're like, hey, we haven't started the procedure yet. So Andrew and I went back to talking and I didn't know that they were even cutting me until after my baby was born. I did not expect to feel nothing at all. I thought that I would feel tugging or pulling when they were delivering her. I felt nothing. I didn't know that the hospital won't let you film the C-section delivery. The nurses did take my husband's phone and took pictures for us, but if your hospital doesn't allow you to film, I just recommend doing it anyway because you're going to want the footage. I will never get that moment back and it makes me super sad. One thing to keep an eye out for is shaking. After my baby was delivered, I started to shake uncontrollably. Like, shaking is completely normal and it's due to the spinal anesthesia. They will give you medicine to calm you down. I planned on holding my baby on my chest while they were sewing me up, but I was surprised that my arms were not very functional and I couldn't hold her tight enough. So I had to wait to hold her until I was off the operating table and sitting up. Hey, if this video is helpful, please like this video so that YouTube will show it to more people. Now here's what to expect during recovery. Be prepared for your nurses to push on your uterus after delivery. They do this to prevent maternal hemorrhage, which is the #1 complication in childbirth in the world. I made a video explaining this. I linked it above in the description box and at the end of this video. They do this every 15 minutes during the first hour. It does hurt, but luckily it goes by pretty fast. I didn't know that they weigh your blood in your pad for a couple days after delivery. They do this to make sure you're not hemorrhaging. And when they weigh your blood, they have to move your legs when you're numb. And I did not expect how weird it would be to see your legs move while you're numb. So if you want to be super entertained, just watch them do it once. It's the most trippy experience ever. Expect your shoulders to hurt when you start to walk. It's caused by both excess gas that's built up in your body from surgery, and it's also residual pain from your incision. I didn't expect that my incision would feel like burning skin. So whenever I started to feel that burning sensation, that's when I knew that I was due for some pain meds. And I was so worried to take a shower because I was afraid that it was going to hurt my incision. But to my surprise, taking a shower did not hurt my incision at all. I do recommend waiting to take a shower until your pain meds have kicked in so that you can stand up in the shower longer. I'm sure you've heard women tell you how painful it is to go to the bathroom after delivery, but I was pleasantly surprised that it did not hurt to go pee or poop after delivery because our vag is not bruised from pushing a baby out vaginally. Our baby was cut out instead. So yay, your nurses will give you fiber supplements to help combat constipation as well. I did not expect how weird my body would look after delivery. My body was very deflated and my stomach felt like a waterbed. Because I had a C-section, I was worried that my milk supply would be delayed, but luckily my milk came in normally. I got my milk supply day 3 after delivery. I didn't expect to feel good so soon after delivery. I felt really good 3 days after my C-section. And I knew that my core would be weak, but I didn't expect that my core would be weak for months. I remember I couldn't hold my baby by having her stand on her own legs until she was at least 6 months old. And I remember taking a walk around the block when she was a newborn, and it felt like my vertebrae were going to slip out anytime. So just be careful and go slow. And most importantly, expect your hormones to plummet after they take out your placenta. I didn't know that it would give me minor postpartum depression, but luckily the doctors say that women's hormones start to regulate 2 weeks after delivery. So if you're feeling the weepies, just hang in there and know it will get better. I hope you feel more confident about your upcoming C-section. And I did promise that I would give you advice on C-section recovery. So I made a video that gives you 5 tips on how to make your C-section recovery hurt less. I also added the video that talks about why the nurses push on your uterus after delivery. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching Wannabe Mama. Good luck, ladies.